going on, my Pisces? It's September of 2018, guys, and it's time for your general reading. That's right. I am your host, Super T Reader. I hope everybody's been doing well. Let's get into this, guys, and see what the energies are for the month of September, guys. September feels so different from the rest of the months. A lot of the months, they had kind of similar energies, but September just feels so different, my people. It really does, okay? I see a lot of changes, my people. A lot of things are changing. A lot of you do not want the changes to occur. I see a lot of changes. Oh, yeah. There's changes. Some of you are comfortable staying in the past. Some of you still wait for someone from the past to return. You still wait for it. You hope for it. Some of you do. But some of you, your mind is changing. Your body actually doesn't call for this person like you used to. I said your body doesn't call for this person like it used to. I just said that. No, because you know about them. You know about them. Many of you, you planned on marrying them. You planned on having a life with them. Planned on moving in with them. You planned on having a future, children. Many of you may have a family with them. But it didn't matter, did it? Some of you still had to leave a partner. Somebody that you really loved and were hoping things will really work out. I said you had to leave somebody that you really loved and hoping things will work out, my Pisces. But it was too much. I see the Six of Cups is in the center of the reading. It's coming in with the heart of the reading saying, boy, I really wish things were the way they used to be. There's a part of you that wants things to be the way they used to be. But another part of you that says, I hate the way things used to be. Did you guys get that? And I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want anything to do with her. There's mixed feelings. It's like I can't stand this person. I hate them. And it's part of you hates them. You hate what they did to you. You hate what they said. You hate how they did it. How they did it was the worst. Okay? It really was. But you couldn't help it, my people, because whoever this person is we're talking about for this relationship reading, you loved them. Your heart was with them. And it broke your heart when you found out they were dealing with somebody else. For many of you, yes, this person was dealing with a different person. And it broke your heart. It left you with a lot of unhappiness. It left you with a scar. It left you feeling depressed. Some of you cried. Some of you felt so much anxiety. Can I tell you, my beautiful Pisces, some of you felt tears to the point of anger. Internal. You felt an internal burning. You burned with anger. We're talking about a pissed off, mad woman. Right? Very, very painful. Somebody betrayed you. So badly. But some of you, you held out hope that they would change. Some of you held out hope that this person would either come back home and make things right, or come back to the relationship. But that's just your heart talking, my beautiful Pisces. It's just your heart wanting what was. There's an emotional cry here. It's just an emotional cry. There's a lot of emotion, says the Cups. Wanting something that you see isn't the best for you. Being confused, disillusioned, not sure what to do. Should I wait or should I move on? I know they're with somebody else. I know they're talking to somebody else. I was so comfortable with them. We had a life. We had everything. We had everything. And now I'm confused. It's like somebody else has got their hands on what's mine. And what am I supposed to do? Should I wait or should I move on? But the energy that's in the air says, no. Don't involve yourself with this. This person either walked out of your life or you had to let them go. It's a blessing that they're gone, Pisces. Whoever you guys were dealing with, it's a blessing that they're gone. It's a general reading. It could be a male or female. And it is a huge blessing that they're gone. This person caused a lot of stress, a lot of sadness, self-doubt. Some of you doubted yourselves. You weren't even sure. Some of you always trusted what you think should be done. Some of you always knew, instinctively you always knew the right thing to do for yourself. But somehow when you got with this person, my Pisces, somehow when you got with this individual that we're talking about today for this general reading, you let little things slip because there was always this waiting for this person to ask you to go further in the relationship, waiting for this person to ask you to marry them, waiting and hoping that things would turn around and be positive for you. There was always this wanting and this hoping. There was always this looking for something that never showed up completely, not completely. And many of you, the reason why you held on to this person is because you were comfortable with them. And what happened was, my people, the relationship that you had with this person, when things began to change, you still held on for what was. Did you guys hear that? You held on for what was, not what is. Present energy. You held on for what was. So what was good was how you guys would come home together, make love, how you would cuddle, how you would have time for each other. Okay? How you would celebrate the holidays together, how you would spend time doing little things for each other. I see it and I hear it with the Four of Wands, my people. You did things for each other and it made you happy. For some of you on the holidays or Valentine's Day, they may have thought of you and bought you a flower or a rose and it made you feel special. And you said, but if I just wait, when things begin to change, you look back on the past and said, well, things used to be good. Things used to be interesting and exciting. So I'm going to wait and hold out hope, Three of Wands, for things to be like they used to be. The Six of Cups, no. It's a blessing that they're gone. Because not everybody is going to be the same. People change. People do change. There are some people that change. Some people change. Okay? People change. Situations change. And it's a blessing that this person is gone because you didn't see everything that this person was about. This wasn't true love. It wasn't 100% true love. It wasn't. It's a blessing that they're gone. And the deck is upright. That tells you something, doesn't it? It wasn't true love. It was just a love. It was falling in love. It was romantic interest. Correct? It was a relationship. Many of you, it was most definitely a fire sign. Many of you, it was a water sign like yourself. An Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces. And for others of you, it could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. But for now, you finally woke up and saw this person for what they were. If you think they were seeing someone else, yes. If you think they were off doing other things, yes. If you think that your relationship with them was short-lived and all of a sudden it seemed like their attention just shifted in a different direction and they began to talk to someone and everything looked so good in the past. It just looked so good. And then all of a sudden you began to see signs that you didn't realize were there. You began to see things that you kind of didn't want to see. But there was no way you couldn't see them. My beautiful Pisces, there wasn't. You were like, I don't think this person is completely honest with me. I don't think they're faithful. And some of you, this person wasn't 100% happy with you. They liked you, they enjoyed you, but you weren't everything for them. You weren't enough for them. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? You said, how do you know they weren't enough? Because there's still a wanting here. There's still a wanting, calling in your soulmate. Somebody still wanted something. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holidays. Still trying to see what else is out there. Moonlighting. I like to call it moonlighting. Stay optimistic about your love life. Healing family issues. It's time to heal, because this was not the true love that you're looking for. It was love. It just was not your true love. And it was so hard to see that. It was hard to see. For this reading, it was hard to see that this was not true love. Because this person came off as your true love, your partner, the one. They weren't the one. They were just somebody to fill in the blanks. It was just like a twin flame. That's why I said calling in your soulmate. No, this was a twin flame. This was just a lesson for you. This was not the love that you need to stay with forever. It just wasn't. It's a blessing that this person is gone. For many of you, they were trouble. They were trouble in little tiny ways. And this relationship had limitations. See, this relationship, it had a cap on it. There was limitations. Many of you could feel the limitations. You want to go out and do something? No. What are we going to do? Many of you, it was, are we going to take a step further? Three of Wands says, I'm waiting to see what else is happening here. Don't you know, guys, the Four of Wands talks about the first stage of a relationship going well. I said the first stage. The Four of Wands means the first stage of a project goes well. There are many stages of a project, but the first stage of it goes well, right? Everything's working out, everything's going well. But again, it's just that first part of it is going well. Okay? The first stage. The first part of a project gets off the ground. It didn't say the whole thing. It didn't say the whole thing ended well. It said the first part of it. And after a while, you began to see that the relationship was more, it began to sort of be a little bit more about sex. It began to be a little bit more artificial. Page of Wands, reverse King of Wands. Wands are what? Physical. And it's just so superficial. Some of you began to feel used. You started feeling kind of used. And you saw there were limitations. Again, wand, cup, 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 cup. And a little bit of sword. The communication started to falter. Queen of Swords reversed. Something happened. They didn't even want, this person stopped talking to you. For many of you, they ghosted. They didn't even really want to hear a lot of what you had to say anymore. It's like they started pulling away from you. Yeah, they did, because there may have been somebody else in the picture and you didn't know it. But for many of you, you kind of didn't want to know it. You wanted this to work out. You wanted this to be the one. I'm tired of going from guy to guy and girl to girl. This one, he's okay. Okay, I'll just, Four of Cups reverse. Give in and cave and just take what you can get. You know that's what that means. This is limitations, accepting your limitations. It's like cutting your losses and accepting your limitations. Well, he's okay. Well, I'm not alone. They're not that bad. You start making excuses. The Seven of Wands reverse means you're making excuses. It means excuses. You're coming up with bad excuses. And for many of you, your heart really longed for something better. Okay? It really did. So you begin to make excuses and you begin to reminisce and look back at the past and how good things were when you were with this person. But things were so good. I know. It always starts like that. You don't always see the red flags until time goes on, until things go along, till the relationship progresses. And then you, Nine of Swords said, you begin to see the little signs. And then that's what started to stress and worry many of you. And many of you, again, you hung in there. You kept, many of you, the Page of Wands said you kept sleeping with them even after you saw the red flags. Even after you saw the red flags and you knew what kind of person this was, for many of you, boys and girls, it's a general reading, you continued to sleep with this person, Three of Cups reversed, even after you knew that they weren't really all that happy with you anymore, and you could kind of feel that they were slipping through your fingers. You just kept messing with them. And you said, well, I'm just going to keep messing with them because I hope that they choose me. I hope I'm the one. Because there's other choices. There's someone else. So you just kept on doing it. Page of Wands reversed is somebody promiscuous. You're sleeping with someone. And can I tell you, my people, the relationship began to get more and more casual. She said, how do you know that? The sex got casual. Casual. It wasn't love. It started to become casual sex. You guys know what that is. The sex got real casual. The passion went out. They rolled on you and got some, nutted and got off and rolled over and went to sleep. You said, what happened? Where's the love? Where's the interest? The relationship just fell apart. It's like, I don't feel their love. I feel their body. But I don't feel their love because it's not there. Okay? This person wasn't as faithful as they could have been. Yes, there was another choice, and yes, they went in that direction. And many of you were left feeling alone and hurt. Don't worry about it. It's a blessing that they're gone. It's a blessing because they were giving you false hope. They didn't want to go forward. They just kept messing with you because you were there. They just kept seeing you and sleeping with you because you were there. For many of you, the love ran out. You just kept on with them. Well, you're there. What the heck? If they can't get it from you, they just go get it from the other person. If you're there, they're like, oh, well, they're there. Let me just go on and get it. You guys understand what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean they loved you. Four of Swords reversed. They really weren't thinking about you the way you deserve. They weren't. And for many of you, this could mean that you were restless. Of course, this could be vice versa. You could have done this to them and they could have done this to you. But the Four of Swords reversed, this was stressful. You didn't really, there was no peace. Listen, guys, the Four of Swords reversed says you didn't have peace of mind. You didn't have any peace of mind. Many of you, the minute this person was out of your sight, you were stressed out. That's why I said it's a blessing that they're gone. You don't have to worry about them anymore. You don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to concern yourself with what they're doing or who they're doing. That's not your problem anymore. Now it's time to relax and let the past go and move forward. Why? Because now you're ready to call in your soulmate. Now you're ready to stay optimistic if it's something better. Think positive and trust Source will bring me something better. You say, Source, that looked awful good. Boy, they played their role good. I really thought I could trust that person. I know. They're supposed to make it look good because if they don't, you won't trust them and you won't continue to sleep with them. You won't continue to interact with them. You won't continue to have unprotected sex with them. Why do I say that? Because the Page of Wands reverse talks about a male, or excuse me, it's usually a female when the Page of Wands reverse, but it talks about a person having unprotected sex. It's risky sex. Did you guys hear that? And it means that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, and it can be very detrimental and hurtful, but you go on and do it anyway. You're making a bad choice. Because you want this person and you trusted this person and you were hoping you were the one. No, let it go. For this one, it is a blessing that they're gone. Something new is coming because my people are going to call in their soulmate. You're staying optimistic. You're trusting Source, the universe. You're trusting them to bring in your soulmate. Somebody that's fair and honest and sharing and caring. Somebody that means well. Somebody that is loving. What is this? The word? Yeah, it's not over yet. Don't worry about it. It's not over. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Don't worry about it. It's not over yet. The World card is karmic. And if it's reversed, it just means that, you know, it's not over for you yet. Don't give up hope. Just let Source work this out of your system. What is that card? What is that card? Yeah. Yeah. You're feeling the loss. Just don't worry about it. You're feeling the loss. Took a hit, didn't you? But it's a blessing that they're gone. Now you can get balanced and back on track. The Six of Pentacles also says, now you can think about what's right for you. You can do the right thing. You could go to work, focus on your money, focus on work, pay some bills, get some extra hours overtime, focus on school, focus on something else until something better comes. It's a blessing that this person is gone, people. I'm telling you. Many of you, you didn't realize it. The World card reverse says you have not realized it. The World card says you just need to focus on yourself and restabilize. Get yourself restabilized. Okay? Be okay with yourself. Be okay in your own world until something better comes along. Your reading's done, guys. I hope you guys understood this, my Pisces. It's a blessing that this person is gone. Holding out false hope. Yeah, look at that. Again, Death card reverse. Holding out false hope. Scorpio. Strength card, Leo. Again, water and fire. That's all we've got here. Correct? A little bit of earth and a tiny bit of air. Again, They're leaving you weak and stressed out because you're holding out hope. The death card reverse means should have been over a long time ago, and you're holding out hope, hoping this person would have asked you to marry them or for something more to happen, and it didn't happen, and now you're hurting. No, shut the door. It's done. See what I mean? Look at the hurt. Look at the stress they caused you. Many of you, it caused depression. The Strength card reverse talks about sickness in the body. It talks about depression, anxiety, worry. It talks about sadness. It talks about you not being able to withstand what you're going through. It means you can't stand it. It means you can't handle it. It's overwhelming you. It's overtaking you. And for many of you, it's leaving you in despair and feeling lonely and hurt. No. The situation wasn't going to change, says the death card reverse. There wasn't going to be any change in that person's behavior. They weren't going to change. Okay? They weren't. You weren't going to see the changes that you desired. And you still would have been feeling lack. Okay? Too many restrictions. This person was putting too many restrictions on you anyway for a cuss reverse. That's restrictions. That's restrictions. That's just, they were giving you the bare minimum. You guys know. Your reading is done, my Pisces. It's a blessing that they're gone, so something better can come along. Keep praying and keep believing, and for many of you, just meditate. Stay optimistic about your love life and calling your soulmate, because there is something better coming. Okay, there is. For many of you, there is. Your reading's done. I'm wishing you love, light, peace, blessings, and strength. I'm Super T Reader. I'll see you guys again.